Welcome to Xtra Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very center. I think I'm gonna get really real here. And I may or may not have mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure I have. But I'm going to add a little more context to it. I'm going to flush it out just a little bit more. And that's playing with one's emotions or having one's emotions played with. It's not necessarily a bad thing if you are the one pulling the strings. In other words, if you are the one that's putting you in whatever mode or mood you need to be in. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance, even if it's by mistake, even if it's on purpose. You are welcome here, and we thank you. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every day. Regs, we got a special, unique bond. Regs, we don't know what to call it. Regs, but when we figured out what to call it, we're going to retroactively say that's what it is. Regs, sharing is caring, but you shouldn't share everything. Regs, the goal is to become non-verbal. SO to my non-verbal communicating peeps. I just wanted to give you a shout out because it's been so long. And it's not necessarily for you. It's for everyone else. It's for everyone else because we communicate nonverbal. We don't need words. We do not need words. But this is for everyone else so they know you exist. This is for everyone else so they can know what greatness is and what to strive for. So it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I'm not always one way all the time. And that's me being extremely honest. Yeah, I'm a confident person. It took some steps to build the confidence up. And it took some working on to get to a situation or get to a point where when my confidence was low or it dropped, there were mechanisms in place. So there was things that I can do to either get it back up or ride out the storm. And that's why I'm not going to get on here and present that I'm confident all the time, because that confidence will be overconfidence, and overconfidence will just be hiding the fact that you're not confident at all. And if you need me to break that down even further, I suggest you reach out virtually and just tell me whether you're coming from the past or future, and then insert what we're talking about so I can carry on the conversation accordingly. But for the most part, you're not confident all the time. And if you're confident all the time, your confidence is overconfidence or is pretend confidence, and you're using it to mask something. You're using it to hide the true nature. You're using it as a mask, basically. And this isn't the road I want to go down, or this isn't what I wanted to get to, but it's definitely a leg on a stool, a leg on a chair. It's a prop. It takes this, or knowing this, or flushing this out to get to the end game, or to get to the overall point. Being able to control your emotions, or being able to know what control your emotions, and you utilize it accordingly. And I'm not going to even talk about people, because I don't even want to go down that path. But just know that it's there, and you probably should go back and review the historical documents and go back and review what's been written on Xtra Xtra VDG Sports.com, where I go into detail about emotions or having someone play with your emotions. What I'm talking about is knowing what plays on your emotions, or knowing what can control your emotions and utilizing that to your advantage if you need to be in a certain state, or if you need to pull yourself out of that certain state. And a state is whatever mood you're in, because you're not one mood all the time. You may be one mood the majority of the time, but there will become a time where you're not. And I bring all this up because there was definitely a time recent, because see something, say something, sharing is caring, but you shouldn't share everything. Well, my confidence, it was a little bit shot. I'm a shooter. I take shots, and sometimes I miss. And when I start missing a lot, when I'm start taking a lot of L's, and when I'm learning from those L's and I'm still losing, and I'm still taking shots, I'm still missing, I'm still learning, I'm still losing, that adds up sometime. That adds up sometime. And somebody as confident as myself, yeah, you get in a rut. You don't not stop shooting. You just feel bad and you shoot the shot, and then you become cynical. And I don't want to be a cynic. I'm not a cynic. Sarcastic, yeah. Witty, sure. All the other things, funny, maybe. But cynical isn't something that I want to be. And when I start becoming cynical, or when that starts to creep in, I know that, wait a minute, something's a little bit off. Something's a little bit off. And I know what and how to get myself out of a rut, or to use and play on my emotions, play on my state of being. And I took a page out of algorithms, because I know music has that effect on me. If it's a happy song, if it's a meh song, if it's a good song, if it's a happy song, if it's music in a way, used properly, used correctly, can put me in or out of a certain mood. And I figured that much out. And so when I'm being manipulated, I'm usually being manipulated on purpose when I'm listening to my tunes and I'm letting the algorithm pick for me. But I do have the thumbs up or the thumbs down to let the algorithm know, hey, you went a little bit too far. Hey, we don't need to keep going this direction. Hey, I don't like this. But luckily for me, the service and what I use, there's a mood section where I can actually change the mood and the tempo of the music to get me into the mood or the tempo that I want to be in. And it also has other sections too, but I'm just specifically pointing out the mood section because this is about manipulation and being able to control or manipulate your own emotions because you don't want to be in a certain state or stage. And so music has been doing that for a long time for me. And I figured that out. It took me a while, but I finally figured it out. So after taking so many shots, after missing, after being a shooter and just shooting and bricking and clanking and missing, and it was like, wow, okay, universe, I see you. And so when I started listening to my music, my music and my mood it wasn't cynical. It was sad. It was sad. I was just listening to my sad songs and just feeling sad. And it was like, whoa, this is a good feeling. I like this. I wanna stay in this section just for a little bit. So I'm in my sad songs and just listening to my sad songs. But then the algorithm there was a glitch in the matrix. There was a glitch in the matrix, and the algorithm took me out of my sad and woes me state and put me back in my confident state, because one of my songs came on. And Regs, you know this, it's been a long time since I've been singing, dancing in the G-Ride. And it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I've been in discovery mode for a long, long time. In discovery mode, I am discovering. So I don't know the tunes. I don't know the music. I don't know the sound. So I am new to it all. And I'm just trying to figure it out on the bounce. I'm trying to figure it out on the go. In addition to maintaining the level up where I am when it comes to my awareness game, keeping my awareness game on point to a certain level as well. So with all of that being said, and all of that taking place, it changed up. There was a glitch in the matrix, and one of my songs came on, one of my jams came on, and then all of a sudden, this woes me. Then all of a sudden, me wanting to be in the corner. Then all of a sudden, planning on staying up late at night, trying to investigate, trying to figure out why am I keep taking L's? Why am I keep missing shots? Why? That song came on. Next thing I know, I'm bobbing my head. I'm making up a two-step. I'm making my chest pop. I'm singing to the beat, and then all of a sudden, I was back. Then all of a sudden, I was back. I was like, wait a minute, I ain't staying up. I'm a shooter. What? I don't care. I'm going to keep shooting. I'm going to keep taking shots because it's going to go in one day. And when it go in, the next one going to go in. Then the next one going to go in. Then I might miss, but then I don't care because the next one going to go in. Then the next one going to go in. Because when it's all said and done, the majority of those shots are going to go in. And that's how I was feeling. I was on a different level, on a different plane. And it's like, I do want to give props to the universe. I really, really, really do. But I'm just going to go ahead and say this was me programming the algorithm to do that and to be that way. If it wasn't for my thumb touching magic, if it wasn't for my thumb pointing and all of that, this would have never took place. This would have never happened. Sure, I was in the sad zone just for a little bit, but I just needed to clear. I just needed to clear things up. I just needed to get the stank off. I just needed to make sure that it was coming and oozing all out of my pores. And when it was all out of my pores, the next thing or the next step would have been to wash it away. And that's when my song came on, and I was washing it away. I was making it pop. I was making it hop. I was making it drop. I was unstoppable and ready to take more shots because I'm a shooter. And that's what shooters do. And that's how I was feeling. And I know this, as I mentioned, because it's something that I learned. It was something that I picked up a while back. Being able to utilize things, being able to utilize memories or experiences, and taking those experiences and taking those memories and taking what I learned from those and being able to push me or get me in a proper mode or mood that I need to be in. And music is one of the easiest ways for me to do it. There are other methods as well, but music, I find, is one of, if not the easiest ways for me. It may not be for you, but you can figure out and learn which one is best or right for you, and then utilize that. You don't necessarily have to be in one state that you don't want to be in. If you want to be sad for a little bit, it's okay. It's okay to be sad for a little bit. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Don't give a F, because this is about you in that sense. You being comfortable in your own skin, you looking out for you in that sense of you have to be healthy first so you can help other people if you choose to do that. Because I'm not going to say, and I definitely won't push that upon everyone, because some people shouldn't help others. And that's just the fact. But if you are one of those helpers, you have to be able to help yourself before you can help others. And being helpful or being in the best opportunity to help others, you have to be in that state where everything's right. So you get yourself right first and then continue on getting others right if that's what you do. If that's not what you do, so be it. There's some others out there that can help. So being sad, if that gets you to a spot where you need to be, it's okay. We all do it. We all been there. It's not alien to somebody. Being comfortable in your own skin is something that doesn't come naturally to most. It's learned. It's something that you pick up over the years through experiences and processes. And sometimes it takes people at the very, very end of the spectrum or end of the road or end closer to the later years in life to figure it out. And some figure it out early, or some just figure it out because they are super, super aware when it comes to that. And that's how it goes. This is a no judge zone. No judge zone. Bird like voice. Now, that's what I meant by being able to manipulate your own emotions, being able to get yourself in a state that you need to be in, that you want to be in, that's healthy for you. Because being sad sometimes is the healthy approach to take rather than being superficially putting up a facade that's confident when you're not, or you're not in that state. So that is how we come full circle. That is how the chair has all of the legs to stand up on. And that is how the noob that ejected a long, long time ago will eventually get all of this information. Don't know when, don't know how, but it will happen. Ain't that right, Regs? You betcha. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at xtraxtravdgsports.com, xtraxtravdgsports.com. There's a YouTube as well, but I think I might be changing up YouTube just a bit. I might make this its own channel and have VDG Sports as its own channel with the sports stuff. To be continued on that. So watch this space. But as of now, VDG Sports, everything is there. Like, subscribe, share. Basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must. Comment if you may. Yeah. Noob. Oh, wait. The noob's gone. Regs, you know what time it is. I'm just going to say out.